Welcome to AI Frontiers, the language of trust, privacy, and efficiency. In this episode, we unpack 11 groundbreaking papers that are shaping the future of language AI. From privacy judgments to medical reasoning, these studies explore key themes in trust, fairness, and computational efficiency within natural language processing. Stay tuned as we spotlight our featured paper of the day by B and colleagues and explore what lies ahead for computational linguistics. Can artificial intelligence understand privacy better than humans? Recent research found that no two people could fully agree on what should be considered private in text, highlighting the subjective nature of privacy. Surprisingly, large language models sometimes summarized the average privacy judgment more effectively than any individual human. Hundreds of readers provided diverse opinions, yet AI was able to capture the shared feeling, demonstrating that privacy is less about fixed rules and more about collective intuition. These findings set the stage for important breakthroughs in language AI. Language models now power everything from chatbots to search engines and virtual medical assistants. The 11 new studies discussed today push the boundaries of natural language processing, addressing vital questions. Can AI systems be trusted? Can their decisions be explained? Can they be used efficiently? This episode spotlights research on privacy, emotion recognition, error analysis, and diagnostic reasoning. The goal is to understand how the latest findings are influencing the development and application of tomorrow's artificial intelligence. Computational linguistics, known among researchers as cs.CL, sits at the intersection of language and logic. Imagine building a translator that can handle a bustling city's worth of dialects, slang, and social context. The core challenge is to model all the quirks and nuances of human communication. This field underpins advances in natural language processing, enabling technologies like voice assistants and AI-powered healthcare. One foundational concept is tokenization, the process of breaking language into digestible units, allowing machines to process and understand text at scale. Theme 1 focuses on smarter evaluation. Traditional benchmarks often fail to capture the full range of language model capabilities. New evaluation methods, such as structured transition evaluation and the core framework, are being developed to provide a more comprehensive assessment. Consider the metaphor, judging a chef not by a single sandwich, but by the entire menu. Multiple research teams are rethinking evaluation standards, introducing advanced metrics to accurately measure artificial intelligence performance in real-world scenarios. Trust, privacy, and confidence emerge as crucial themes in language model research. The LLM as a judge framework asks whether AI can determine what constitutes private information, as explored by Zhang and colleagues. Fine-grained confidence metrics introduced by Li and collaborators allow AI to reveal its certainty for each generated word, functioning like a built-in lie detector. Trustworthiness is especially important in sensitive domains such as healthcare, law, and personal data management. Balancing transparency with safety remains a central challenge for developers and researchers. Efficiency, adaptation, and contextual understanding are the next focal points. The thinking budget concept, introduced by B and colleagues, explores how much computational effort an AI should allocate to different tasks. Prompt tuning methods are making models more adaptable, akin to a chess player learning from previous games. SupraTalk, a new tokenization technique developed by Chen and collaborators, enhances both accuracy and speed. Context-aware emotion recognition, as studied by Li and others, demonstrates that understanding not just what is said, but also when and how is key. These advances are likened to finding the right puzzle pieces for each unique challenge. Several key findings stand out across the research frontier. The privacy paradox shows that large language models can effectively average out human disagreements regarding sensitive information, as noted in the work by Zhang and colleagues. In medical reasoning, Bai and team discovered that smaller models gain the most from additional thinking time. Li and collaborators' real-time confidence reporting enhances trust in AI outputs. Wang and colleagues demonstrated that multi-agent frameworks, where multiple AIs collaborate or compete, are more effective at identifying machine-generated text. Lastly, Chen's SuperTalk approach reveals that smarter tokenization can significantly boost model accuracy. Our featured paper of the day is Exploring Efficiency Frontiers of Thinking Budget in Medical Reasoning by B and colleagues. This research focuses on how to allocate computational thinking time in medical language models. Using the Qwen 3 and DeepSeek R1 model families, the team tested these systems on 15 diverse medical datasets. They investigated whether increasing computational resources always improves diagnostic accuracy and introduced the term thinking budget measured in tokens. The study has significant real-world implications, especially for clinics and hospitals operating under resource constraints. D and colleagues conducted experiments revealing 3 distinct efficiency regimes: high efficiency, balanced, and high accuracy. Diagnostic improvements followed a logarithmic curve. Significant gains were observed initially, but returns diminished with additional computational effort. Notably, smaller models experienced accuracy boosts of up to 20% with increased thinking budgets. The depth of reasoning required also varied by medical specialty. For example, neurology and gastroenterology needed more tokens compared to cardiology. This can be likened to squeezing water from a sponge. Less is gained with each attempt. The broader impact of B et al.'s findings is profound. Their framework quantifies the trade-off between cost and quality, enabling dynamic allocation of AI resources in clinical settings. This approach is adaptable to other areas, such as law, disaster response, and education. By establishing a framework for fair and efficient AI, their work sets a new standard for practical natural language processing applications, extending well beyond the healthcare sector. Looking ahead, the future of AI in language understanding is increasingly adaptive and context-aware. Next-generation systems will improvise, balancing speed, privacy, and accuracy, much like a jazz musician adapts to each performance. However, measuring nuanced concepts like emotion and privacy remains a complex challenge. Progress will require ongoing collaboration among technologists, ethicists, and the public. The development of sophisticated evaluation methods will support the creation of safer, smarter, and more responsive AI. To conclude, the 11 papers highlighted today reveal important advances in privacy, trust, and computational efficiency. The featured work by B and colleagues demonstrates how AI can be both powerful and practical. Foundational innovations such as SuperTalk and multi-agent frameworks represent significant steps forward. The future points toward the rise of responsive, context-aware, and equitable language models. Delve into these papers yourself. Your insights may contribute to the next wave of breakthroughs. This presentation was synthesized using OpenAI's GPT 4.1 language model. Text-to-speech synthesis was provided by OpenAI, and visuals were created with Google Image Tools. All content was reviewed by human experts to ensure clarity and accuracy, though some oversights may remain. Please refer to the provided references for further details. The goal is to deliver balanced and accessible insights drawn from the most recent advancements in computational linguistics. Subscribe to AI Frontiers for more research deep dives and the latest AI insights. Join the conversation. Share your questions and ideas with the community. Stay curious, stay critical, and stay tuned as we continue to explore the future of language AI together. In this podcast, we bring you the latest breakthroughs in computer science and AI, straight from the archive preprint server. From neural networks to quantum computing, we simplify complex research so you can stay ahead. Whether you're a developer, researcher, or tech enthusiast, AI Frontiers keeps you informed daily. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe for daily updates. See you tomorrow with more cutting-edge AI insights. Disclaimer: this video uses archive.org content under its API terms of use. AI Frontiers is not affiliated with or endorsed by archive.org.